Oh God! Hello out there, we are on the air, and welcome back to the channel. I am of course Captain Clayton, and in this episode I'm going to show you how you can find the lifeguard blazer, as well as two different ways of putting insurance on it, because normally you're unable to do that. So let's go on this journey together, shall we? So the first thing we're going to want to do is head on over to the beach. It's best to do this in the morning, but it does work between, I would say, between 8 and 4 o'clock. I've just had better luck in the morning. So once you get down here, you're going to basically want to do what I'm doing right now, is just scan the beach, just go up and down it. You don't have to use a Deluxo, obviously. You can use any car that you want, but just keep going up and down the beach. This might take you a while. I've had to do this a few times for the purpose of the video. I've either had people blow up my blazer when I got on it, or I lost the game footage. So this is this time that I'm doing it now, this took me 12 minutes to find this thing. So I recommend you put yourself into passive mode in case someone does blow you up, because it's, like I said, the thing's not insured. But any other time I've done it, I was able to find it almost immediately. So I think it's a luck of the draw with that one. But just keep going up and down the beach just like this. It is worth mentioning that you should be doing this in a public session, and that's why you should go into passive mode, just so you're protected, because I wasn't able to get this in an invite only or any job that sticks you at 12 p.m. But when you see the ATV like that just spawn in, that's when you know you're about to find it, because that's like a hint that the lifeguard blazer is going to show up. And right here you can see I find it right beside this lifeguard tower, or lifeguard post, whatever you want to call that. This is like the first time I've ever found it right there before. Usually I find it at the other end, and it's just sitting there at that lifeguard post. I've also found it with lifeguards driving it. But what you want to do is you want to bring this now to your nightclub. Yes, you do need a nightclub to be able to put insurance on this thing. I'm not sure if you need to put it in garage too, but I got it to work this way, so you can try it in any other garage if you want. I put it in garage too. And as you see now, it is in there and it's not insured. Now what you want to do is put yourself into an invite only session for this little glitch to work. See, I'm in the invite now. You can see up in the top left there, and you can see that this is still not insured. And all you're going to want to do is come over to your garage door here, and when you get here, you're going to want to pause the game and go to online, go to jobs, go to play job, go to Rockstar Created, and start up Titan of a job. And as soon as you accept alert to start the job, spam up X. And when you do that, you should be hearing that you're scrolling through a menu and accepting something. But once you load into the job, just simply back out. Now I landed on the street here. This will probably happen to you. This means it did not work, so just go and try it again. I think I actually got it on my third try. I'm not going to show all my fails, but it did take a while to get it. So here I am trying it again. We go back to jobs, play job, Rockstar Created, missions, Titan of a job. And remember, you want to spam up X. Do that a couple of times right after you accept that alert. And then when you get to the lobby here, just back right out. And when you come back into your garage, this means it worked. This is where I'm going to show you the first method of doing it. If you have a blue circle there just like that, you want to use this blue circle to swap your free elegy there. I should have mentioned that before. For this method, you're going to need a free elegy in the garage like that. So have it set up like that, and just swap it with that elegy. Now once you do that, you'll notice that they didn't actually move, but the game thinks that they did. So when you get onto your blazer, the game thinks that this is the elegy. So what happens was, when you drive it outside, the cars sort of merge together, and now the game, like I said, thinks that this is your elegy RH8. And in order to save this now, you want to call out your MOC and store it in there. And the reason why this works is because when we order a car from the websites, they automatically come with insurance. And the reason why that we have to save this in the MOC is if we would have just driven this back into the nightclub or just left it that way, it would have messed up the glitch and it would have just swapped places with that RH8. So it wouldn't have worked that way. So we save it in the MOC, and if you want to, you can bring it right back to the nightclub garage, which is what I'm going to do here, just to show you that it does now have insurance. So now that we're back inside of the nightclub garage, you can see now that the car has insurance. This is now what the game thinks is the RH8. And now we have a second copy of it. That is actually the second copy. That's the original that is still not insured. And here's the dupe, or the copy that is insured. Now the second method I'm going to show you is a little bit different, but it's the same thing where you run up to the door, you start the job, you do the exact same steps there. And I would use this method if the blue circle does not show up for you, because this has happened to me before as well. Actually, on this attempt, the blue circle is still there for me, so I could have done it the first way again. But just in case the blue circle does not show up for you, what you want to do is get on the uninsured lifeguard blazer. And once you're on it, all you want to do is open up your phone and go to any of the car websites and order any of the free cars. I'm using an RH8 again, but just order a free car and put it over top of your blazer, the one that you're sitting on. So this one's in slot 2 at the nightclub basement 2. So just put it on that, and all you have to do now is just wait for that car to arrive. If you try and do anything else right now, you won't be able to. Like, you won't be able to drive this thing out until the car gets there. Now, I would try and do this insurance little glitch sooner than later, because this probably will get patched. It'll probably get patched later today. It's August 16th today, 2018. You'll always be able to find one of these blazers. You're not always going to be able to put insurance on it, though. So I'd do this as fast as you can. And then when you get the message that the car has arrived, just drive the blazer on out. And just like before, the game thinks that this is now your new RH8. And same thing as before, just call it your MOC, store it in the back of there, and that'll save this vehicle. And now that we're back in the garage here, you can see that they're both now insured. So now I have two for no reason, just to show you guys how to do this. I only really needed one, but that's okay. That's two different ways that you can insure your blazer, and one way of how you can find it. And just to show you for sure that this thing is insured, I'm saying that word way too much. I'm going to throw a sticky bomb on it and blow it up, and we'll call Moores Mutual. Look at that. It only cost $100 to replace the thing. But yeah, that's it. And it'll bring us to the end of the episode for the day. So if you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And even if you are not new, just watching the videos, just subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, get on this thing, because you won't be able to insure it forever. And as always, take care of yourself and each other.